Hello everybody, my name's Carson. I'm going to be talking about this here old 81 Kubota KH-1.D. This is an old excavator. I believe it's gray market, and that's part of the reason why I'm making this video is I cannot find any information on this piece of equipment. This thing sat abandoned for 15 years in the field, and well, I went and retrieved it, and believe it or not, the fuel tank, which I had to rig that up, but it didn't have any fuel tank when I went out there. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, what kind of shape this thing was in, and we were able to put a good battery in it and pretty much fired it right up. I mean, with a little spray of ether. It cranked up with whatever's in the fuel filter still. But now I've got I built a fuel tank for it. It's a boat gas tank, and come down to electronic fuel pump running to your injector pump in there, and from your injector pump you got a return line coming back. You got a line, I cut a hole in the top of the tank and RTV'd the line in. This is a 3-cylinder diesel. I'm changing the water pump right now. Well, I'm not changing it, but I took the water pump off because it was leaking. You see the gasket's pretty well gone in there. Radiator's gone obviously, and the breather, which I've got all that, and then the radiator's there and the breather's there. But I'm trying to find out exactly what the serial number is on this motor, because I gotta find parts for it, oil filters and all. There's a little bit of, here's the water pump, a little bit of noise coming out of them bearings on the shaft here. And I can probably get a bearing number off there and change that out pretty easy. The main reason this machine was parked is this track here. The track adjuster is gone on it. This does not have the little hydraulic piston ordeal that, you know, to automatically adjust. It's got the old bolt and plate thread ordeal where you thread that bolt in to make your adjustment on the tracks. And that's the main reason it was parked. And then, like I said, now I'm trying to just get it fixed up after sitting for so many years, neglected in the weather. The blade here, the cylinders, I got to repack both of them. The blade leaks down fairly quick due to losing all the fluid in it. But when I first got this machine, none of the hydraulics really wanted to move, because these you supply and return hydraulic lines here go in your hydraulic pump, and then here's your tank. It's about a 20-gallon tank, by the way. It's huge, but these lines were collapsing on themselves, which are not hydraulic lines like the rest of the machine has. These are just your supply and return. They don't have that much PSI on them. They still probably have 15 PSI or so. I'm not exactly sure, but I put some springs in here to support it so it won't collapse on itself anymore, and hydraulics work pretty well after that. I got the hydraulic tank here completely empty. It's got 2 filters in there for the supply and return. They were pretty gummed up. I got them soaking in diesel right now and put some Purple Power and brake clean on them later. But anyways, I went ahead and cleaned that out the best I could. Other than that, it runs pretty well. It starts pretty good. The motor's in great shape. A lot of it's just getting these hydraulics, waking them up from sitting so long. But it's a pretty solid machine. It's just that I cannot find anything for it. It's like I said, it's a gray market item, and that's why I'm making this video, in case any of y'all have a piece of equipment like this that you cannot find anything for. Then maybe this would be a good reference for you. I'm gonna try to record from now on every time I work on something on here. Like I said, I haven't done too much. Like I said, pulled the water pump, radiator, breather. I mean, pretty simple stuff, nothing too in depth. Whenever I do the track adjuster on here, it'll be unrecorded. That's a pretty major job I'm gonna have to do. Believe it or not, the hydraulic lines, they're in rough shape, but none of them are leaking on the boom. It's got the little 18-inch bucket here, trenching bucket, and all these cylinders are good. None of them leak. The only place it leaks at's on the front blade. Got some sort of leak down here. I gotta trace that out, but it's come a long way since I got it, considering what kind of shape it was in. But hopefully within a couple months this thing will be ready to work. But like I said, hopefully this will help one of y'all a little bit, and I'm planning on recording anything else I do to this, so that way y'all may not be quite as lost as I was when I started on it. Anyways, that's all for now. I'm probably done working on this for the day, and I'll upload as much as I can. Thank you for your time.